Hey guys, welcome to our RV tour. Right there on the screen you can see the name of our RV, and I am only showing you guys the inside of the RV at this video. We do have a ton of storage underneath that I can share with you guys later. If you're interested, let me know in the comments and subscribe if you haven't already. This is our main living space. We have loved the white walls and the white everything that's around it. We did some renovation here. We did add that backsplash there around the stove, and we do have a nice big stove and a nice big fridge. We had seen a lot of RVs didn't have that, and we were excited this one did. We don't have a ton of counter space, as you can clearly see, but what we do have, we utilize well, I think. The sink has these top pieces here that lift up for the sink and then go on top, so that kind of adds a little bit more space, and it also hides your dirty dishes. Now, if you look there, that wood going kind of framing that living space right there, my husband added that. That had something completely different there. He added that. We also took off the toppers that were around all the windows and added curtains. We haven't gotten them all up, but we've added curtains there. You can see just little shears, and then they still have the dark shades. Up here, I am actually loving these cabinets. Up there at the very top, I have our puppy pads and our Bible storage, which I love. Here I've got the cookbooks, all the little odds and end things like chargers and flashlights and batteries and oils, things like that are all up there. And then this last one is the control panel, and then things for when we travel, like pamphlets or bungee cords to close up things or anything like that that we need, like the washer and dryer instruction manuals, just things like that that we might need that are directly related to the RV. My husband also added the wood there on the stairs, and you'll see that again, and the wood here around this side as well. We have command hooks everywhere. We really should have stock in those because those are placed everywhere. And we added this fun water bottle ledge here. My husband added this to kind of cut down on cups in the RV. We got some great friends of ours who put our names on our water bottles for us, and we store them all there. So unless it is something other than water that they're drinking, we don't have a cup. So that is really helpful. We have the dog food down there, in dog food and cat food in the cereal box containers, along with our trash bin. And I have some snacks and wipes there for the little baby. We command hooked a drying shelf there that we pull out, and we use that when washing dishes. You can see there where the TV is. My husband also added that piece of wood there. These cabinets, the top one I can't really reach, so that just has a couple of our bread pans. We have a few things up there on the second one down that I don't use as often. This one here is mostly just storage for leftovers and things like that. Down here we've got the baby's bid on the door, and then plates and cups and bowls on the very top here. And like I said, we don't really have that many. We have our pans here, pots and things, toaster, Ninja, measuring cup, and grater there. We really don't have a lot of extra supplies or things that we use, so it worked out well. Pantry is here. It's pretty typical. I'm not going to show you too much of that because it's kind of a mess, but I did get these hanging up on the wall there for our spices, which is super helpful, and it does have these pull-out drawers, which is where here on the bottom I've got our mixing bowls and our pans. So that's really nice. It's plenty of storage for us. We don't really use much other than this. There's a few things I wish we could have brought, but for the most part this works fine. All right, under here we've got a lot of school supplies set up here, and you can see there on the bottom left are towels for the kitchen. Some coasters that my husband cut, look at those. And I've got my chalk pens for the menu that we do, and then mostly just the rest of this is just school supplies, things that we use for homeschool and, you know, just craft things like that. There's another clip of the stairs, And here we did a lot. We took out the chairs, we painted the table, and instead of the chairs, we built these 2 benches. The one here on the right is actually a cat litter box, and it opens up here with a storage would be, but we added our cat litter in there. And this one is a dog kennel for our dogs. So just trying to utilize that space that we have where we can. All right, so up above here is where I keep all of our homeschool things. The very top is things that maybe we don't use as much, like the preschool things or busy bag type things, some extra supplies. These are our main school books here in our basket, which is kind of like my morning time basket. That's the basket that I would use to take like outside when we do our lessons, or if we're going out on a nature hike or whatever, I'll put things in there and we can take that along with us. So that works well for that, and I just store it right inside the cabinet. So it looks more cluttered than it normally is, but honestly this basket's not normally in there. All right, down below I actually have these clipboards here hanging on the door. We use those, this table's a little bumpy, so we use those for that, but also if we're going outside, like to the picnic table. There I've got all of our kind of our younger grade things, and then down here I have our books. We have more books in the kids' room because you can't have too many books. All right over here I added these little pullbacks for the curtains, and I thought they were cute because they had the white and the wood, and they kind of matched our decor that we've got going. Most of these little touches that I added, like the spice racks and these pullbacks and a jewelry hanger that you'll see again in my bedroom in a little bit, those kinds of things I just picked up from the Shein app. If you want to find that, I will link it below. Up top we have board games and things that are more family oriented, things we can do together as a group, and they all fit fairly nicely there. A little bit jostled there a little bit, but not too bad. All right, the pillows on the couch that we added were just to brighten it up, and those are all from Walmart. We snagged all of those there. And we added these shelves with these little plants in several places. You'll see these, and they are from IKEA. The shelves are from IKEA and the plants are from IKEA. Okay, so heading up the stairs that were right there by the kitchen table, we have the kids' bunkhouse. And we have got all 6 kids in here. It fits really, really well and much better than we thought. I've got my 2 oldest kids there on the top bunks, and then one little one there on the bottom. And then the boys have a tri-fold mattress that we throw out for them in the evenings and fold up in the mornings. So this is my second oldest daughter's space. We added the wood again going around and the railing. And then we just gave her some personal touches. We picked the sage green with the dark blue, with the white as kind of our color scheme that we've got going here. A little bit of pink here for my littlest one. She is 4. We added her a couple bookshelves, and all of her animals are there stacked up. You can see we kind of did a bunny theme. That was not intentional, except for that we were decorating shortly after Easter, and all the bunny stuff was on clearance. So we just ran with it and did the bunny everywhere. Underneath her bed are 3 large drawers, which hold, one is for her clothes, and they are, I mean, you wouldn't think you could fit all your clothes in one drawer, but these drawers are really big. So I've got one with all of her clothes, and then I've got one with all of her twin brothers' clothes. Now they're 4, so they don't need a lot of space. And then the last one is like their pajamas and underwear. So that is working out super well for us. They go in there, and it's really easy for them to reach, and you know, it's pretty simple. So okay, this step stool is a storage box that we use for my oldest to get into their beds, but also it has all the goodies. So it's got their swimwear and in that bag, and some other things just underneath. There's whatever we didn't have space for, so that goes there. This is their closet space. So my oldest has this drawer for her pants, and my second oldest has the bottom drawer. And then up top is they each have their own little bin here with their pajamas and socks or whatever else they put in there. And then up top they've got their shirts and things are hung up there. So this works well. Each kid, all of the 4 biggest ones, have their own big blue basket. We've got the switch up there in between the 2 baskets. But that's kind of their personal space. The girls have theirs on their beds and the boys are up top. I have 2 baskets here that I got from Target with their shoes in it, one for girls, one for boys, and the boys' closet matches the girls. So they have got their hanging stuff up there with their I even hung up their church pants and their belts. Their pajamas and socks or things are there. And then down below, they've got their pants and shorts. They each get 1 drawer there. Again, here's my oldest, and she's got her shelf there with her pillows and her little personal box. So this was originally a couch, which we took out and made it a play space. We've got way too many stuffed animals, but they couldn't decide, so we went with a few more than we planned. We've got those IKEA shelves with books. We've got this blue bin here, which matched perfectly with all their little people stuff, cars and people and their rug. That is from Walmart. And this 3-drawer shelf here is also from Walmart, and the top's got their calico critter stuff, some boy toys in the second one, and food and doll clothes in the bottom one. Over here we've got books. My oldest loves to read. I'm trying to get all of them like that, so that is their little bookshelf, and we've got more under the RV as well. We did a few fun decorations, and then they also have their personal bathroom. So here we added another IKEA shelf. I glued some ribbons to the back of that one for a hair bow hanger, and that worked out well. I've got the little jar up there with all the little hair things, and the smaller ones with the little hair ties. How cute are these? These are also from that Shein little app that I've been using, and I'm enjoying it. Little cute little animals, how cute. And then some of those hair bows are from there too, so you may check there if you see something you like. These toothbrush holders, also from that same little app. And then up here, it's actually way more spacious than you think. That's a basket of some more hair things. 3 girls, you gotta have all the hair things, and then all the other, you know, just toiletries and things. They fit really well. These shelves are deeper than you would think. Down here, we've got all the extra things. Extra towels, extra toilet paper, just whatever. And really, more, like I said, more space than you would think. Here's how the kids' bed looks. This is just for 3 boys. That's we only put 3 kids on this bed, but this is how it looks in the evenings. We pull it out and you can see it easily fits all 3 boys. Even my daughter's there too with them. And it still has walking space all the way around, so they can still get all the way around it. And then it folds up nicely during the day to make a nice little play space. So it's actually much bigger than you would have thought. So we're actually really, really pleased with this model and the way it's working out for our family. So heading back out and up the stairs that were to the right of the front door, we have the 2 doors here. We have the bathroom and the master. So let's go look at the bathroom and I'll show you how we've done this. It's actually much bigger than you would think for an RV. Big, good sized shower right there. Not a ton of space, but good amount of space. So it's not too bad. Added that little sticker there from that Shein app. Here's how we've got these shelves just kind of easily stacked up. Those 3 bins on the bottom shelf there are organized like first aid and makeup, things like that. Those are just from IKEA. I did have to super glue those command hooks to the wall and those as well, but we got all the squishies hung up for the kids. We use that as a decorative towel holder, and then we have their big towels up here. To identify the towels, I went ahead and personalized each one. I just did some simple little beginner embroidery, really. I'm not really that great at it, but just put their first initial on each one and on the little corner, and then they can tell which is which and keep them all organized when they have to hang them up on the door. So that's the bathroom. Pretty basic, but everything you need, so it works pretty well. We're happy with it. So all right, we're gonna go ahead and head into the master now. And this room, we did some renovations here. We did take off the closet door, which was a sliding door, for a couple of reasons. It kind of would get stuck on the rail there, and also it really wasn't compatible with our baby. So we moved that. We did add that headboard. We took off what was there and added that. And my husband just built it. It's just pieces of wood stuck together and painted, or stained rather. And then he did the trim there around the bed. He also added that curtain rod there that hangs where the closet doors were. He put that up, and the curtains, and then he added this wood over here on top of the dresser and on the back there, just so it would all coordinate and match. So super simple, just a few things. We added these shelves here. Those are the same IKEA shelves. And we're excited we have a washer dryer. This many people, we needed a washer dryer in the RV itself. So this works really well for us. Right here to the side of the washer dryer, I store this little fold up hamper that we can pull up. We got this at IKEA for hardly anything, and pull it out if we have extra laundry. Otherwise the laundry goes straight in the washer. But if the washer's running and we have laundry, we put it there, and then we can just fold it right back and slide it out of the way when we're not using it. So that is handy. I also added hooks for my purse and my other things that I may need to hang up. All right, let's take a little closer look at the closet. We do have the 6 big kids over in the bunkhouse, but we still have a little baby, and so she is over here with us. We've got this baby dome, I think is what it's called. I'll link it if you need it, but it does fold up, which we really like, but right now we have it out for her, and it works well for her. The back of the closet has shelves here, so she's got 2 baskets there, one with diapers and one with all her clothes. We've got some shoes and laundry things there, and a little bit of storage for blankets and my husband's pants and shorts. The internet is also back there. Over here on the wall, right next to the washer and dryer, I have smaller containers with the pods and the oils for the dryer, wool balls, and the stain remover spray there. So I've just put those there so I don't have to keep going in and out of the closet. I had some jewelry in those other shelves, and I have more jewelry over here. Not really much of either, and actually some hair things over in the other shelf as well. So just nothing fancy, just the little basic everyday things. Little bookshelf there, and kind of little side, on either side are little side tables, I guess. Really small, but enough that you can have a water bottle, a book, and your phone charging, so that helps. We did also hang a floor length, I guess, mirror here on the back of the door, and it's actually hung on hooks, so that was super simple. That's just from Walmart. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.